Hey everybody, how you doing? Dr. Moneybags here. Obviously, my name is not Dr. Moneybags. My real name is Gary. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the crypto coins that I've been messing around with the last few days. So we're going to take a look at some of them. I have the windows pulled up of the coins we're going to look at. So one of the coins, as you can actually see it down here, is Epstein, right? So if you look at Epstein, which is right here, and click on it, this coin is just on fire, right? So it has gone up. If you look up here in the corner, it says it's gone up. Whoops, let me fix my screen a little bit here so everybody can see. 8,178% in the last 24 hours. The current price on the coin is 0002 point 0002. So if you look at the, I'm going to move myself a little bit. Here. If you look at the chart, right? So this coin only started around 2 o'clock-ish this afternoon on January 4th. And if you look at where it shot up, I mean, it just went up, and then it came down a little bit. I mean, we'll stretch this out just so you can see. But remember on my first video yesterday where I was talking about how different people invest? Some people buy what are these meme coins, right? So here's a coin with, if you look over here, it's got $202,000 in market cap. There's $43,000 in liquidity. There is 253 holders, and the volume, and it's going by the past 24 hours, which it really shouldn't be, because it's only been live for 4.5 hours. This literally has been on fire. Now, this is called the Epstein coin, and its full name is the Biden, Clinton, Obama, Pedophile Island Boys. You know, it's just one of those. Anyways, it doesn't really mean much. But if you look down here as I'm going through the lists, right? Let me move my screen back over here a little bit. I'll keep switching sides on you. You'll see it's get buy, sell, buy, sell. But if we switch it up, right? Just in the last, let's see here. The last, minute? See, there's about 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes. I mean, you just look at this, right? So people are just buying and buying and buying and buying, right? And they're buying, like somebody just bought like 6 million of these things. I'm not gonna lie, I own 250,000 of these things, and I invested like $15, and if I sold right now, I would be up about about $45-50. The gas fees with the Ethereum swap, especially this time of day, would kill me. So as long as, if we go back over, as long as this price stays above, I bought in at 4 zeros and 1 3. So this is at 3 zeros 1 8. So I'm already up quite a bit. But if this maintains that above, the 000 and a 2, or even where it is, I'm still going to make good money, but I have to wait until the Ethereum gas fees drop down to make the profit a little more reasonable. But remember how I was talking about yesterday, where people will jump into a coin and they'll run it up, like you can see in the chart over here. It's just like up, and then it goes down, because somebody took all their profits, and then it started going back up again, and then it came back down again, and then it started going back up again, and came back down again. Right? So usually with these meme coins, they start skyrocketing pretty much, right? And then people say, "Oh, okay." So some of these folks bought in at 0005. I bought in more towards the bottom of these, what they call candles. So move myself back over here for a second. I bought in, like around here. So this is where I was buying in. It was right around lunchtime. I think I had just come back from lunch or a meeting. I don't remember, and I noticed it because I go and look where the new tokens are listed, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, something popped up. All right, so I'll give it a shot. Excuse me. And I bought $30 worth of Ethereum because you have to buy $30 worth of Ethereum because the gas fees alone are going to cost you as much as the fucking coin does. Ethereum is like the worst of the layer chains to work with because they are just greedy. I do not understand how a chain can charge the price. Like BNB can charge like a what did I pay? I bought a bunch of tokens earlier today on BNB, and I think the highest fee I paid was 30 cents. 30 cents in gas. But I know when I bought this, the gas was $10 just to buy my $15 worth of coin. $10. What the F? You know what I mean? Like, what the French toast? Why? So this is why I don't like Ethereum, because I think Ethereum is the only token chain that the people that developed it are the only ones getting rich off of it. I swear to God, that's my personal opinion. I don't really see anybody else doing any real business except the people who created Ethereum and managed the network. Anyways, though, these are those tokens that I was talking about, right? So you get into these, you get a nice profit going, and then you bail, right, at a certain point. Now, this one, because of its surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein thing, it might be worth kind of hanging on to for a little bit. As long as the Jeffrey Epstein books that are open story or whatever's going around right now stays at the forefront, this thing is going to go up and down. But if you're not careful, it can drop off real fast, right? So just since we're talking, it dropped from 0002000 to 0001570, right? So it's already lost like 25% while we're sitting here. That's not great, but it is going to go back up. Like, I could sit here on this forever, and we could sit here and watch those kind of candles all day. So I want to show you another one. So this one, if you're going to buy, it's available to buy through Uniswap V2. Once you import the token, you can come over to here and it'll give you the token address and the pairs and then where to get it from. If you have a Uniswap, connect your MetaMask or Coinbase wallet, and you're just, you just do the trade. Right now, it's probably a good time to get in because you'd be buying the dip, as they call it, but otherwise, if this goes back up again, it's most likely, this is a coin that's gonna maybe, in my opinion, have a week. Because once this Epstein story stuff starts fading away again, this coin's gonna fade away. This is just a niche. So one of the coins I was talking about yesterday, which was Honorarium, right? So this is Honorarium, and yesterday when we were talking, it was it wasn't hurting, but it was like around here, right? So it was at 5 zeros and an 8. So today it's up to 5 zeros and a 9. And so last night, this is where we did the show last night, right? So this is today's the 4th. Sorry, wrong one. So right here, right? So we were on January 3rd at about 1700 hours. It was 5 zeros and an 8, 88.10. 5 zeros, 88.10. And tonight, 24 hours later, it's 5 zeros, 94.90. So it's gone up about 4 or 5%, which is, it's not bad. This coin has actually dropped to zero before, as I was saying, when I purchased it. I bought it when there was, I want to say there was 10 zeros. When I cashed out some profit, it was probably around 6 zeros. And if I wanted to cash out more, I could have done it at the 4 zeros. But as I said, because this is not a meme token in the sense of it's going to have a niche and it's just going to go away. Well, it could, but that's not what the idea behind it was. As I was telling you about the story, this is one of those where you can hold on long term. This is what some people would call an investment token. This is something that you can invest in, watch it grow, play around with it, etc. Whereas the Epstein token, your mileage may vary. So one of the other ones, so I just wanted to touch on Honorarium a little bit. One of the other ones that I just bought a ton of today, about 1 billion of these, was PawSwap. So there's people in here that are saying it's bearish, it's a pump and dump. Obviously, that person said that on January 1st. All right, so over the last 7 days, the coin starts out, it comes down a little bit, it drops, but it's been just in the last day, it's been on a tear, right? So it's going up and it's going up. It's up 26% today alone, right? So I bought about 1 billion of these things. Their developer is also somebody else that hangs out in Claybro's chat for his crypto show on YouTube. So I actually him and Darkbro, the creator of Honorarium, they're always there. They're always talking. They're always friendly, always willing to share what they have in mind for their projects. And so it's another one. I said, I'm going to support this cat too. So I'll buy 1 million or 1 billion of these things. And what did it cost me? I forget what the rate was because I believe he's got this on Ethereum. So this one cost me, I want to say, what did I spend on this? $14 for 1 billion, something like that, give or take. It was the price of the coins plus gas fee, so it's probably up $22. And so if it continues on this upward trend and it gets back to where it was, going back to when it first, if it gets back up here and it starts growing and growing and growing, right? I mean, look where it started. It was 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. Let me move myself over here. Sorry. So when this thing started off, right, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. And right now it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So it dropped to 0. So over the last month it's gone up 200%. Right? And so as the days go, over the 7 days it's down 14%. But today alone it's pumped up 26%. So the nice things to look for now, here's the good side and the bad side with a lot of coins. And this is something I learned from guys like Claybro, Matt Perry, is circulating supply. So here's a coin that has a total supply of over 100 quadrillion, right? Half of the supply, 1 quadrillion coins, and then half of the supply is already out. No, I was right. 100 quadrillion, because there's 1 quadrillion, one quintillion. Sorry, my apologies. I hate trying to figure some numbers out sometimes, especially because this is not the time of day for me to be doing friggin' math. I do that at work all day. So, anyways, half the supply, as you can see over here, is in circulation, right? So here's the problem. At any point, this right here, this 999, they could dump this other 500 plus trillion, right, or 500 quadrillion coins into the market, and it dilutes everything. So this is one of those you kind of got to be careful, right? So is there a value to this coin? Yes, they have a website. There's I was at it earlier today. I was thumbing around it. Let's take a quick look here. So this is the Paw Technology website, and this is what they have to offer. I highly suggest that you go through it. They have the documentation page. They have the white paper. The white papers always are great because they will give you the vision, the swap, the aggregator, the merchant, the DAO, the chain, the treasury, the club. Everything that goes with the project is usually documented within the white paper, right? So they'll introduce you through it. This one is 23 pages. So if you look up here, it's like 23. There's 23 pages of information. This is their problem statement, their solution overview, their objectives, right? So objectives is very is a great thing because the objective is also your utility. Okay, what is the utility of the token? That's how you'll know whether a token's going to last. Does it have a purpose? And that's how you find out. So this is some of the stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. So look at these if you're interested. Again, Epstein's this new goofy meme token came out today. Look, it's already back up to 1841. So, it's gaining some market back. It's just the way it is, and here's the honorarium I talked about yesterday, and another screen with Epstein on it. In fact, I can close this one. But then the PawChain ecosystem is you can go to pawchain.net, and then you can look through the website and see what they are. Because right now their current trading value is $141 million. That is no joke. Okay, $141 million worth of trading volume is not peanuts. I mean, that's a lot of money. And so when you have that kind of trading value, it's trading volume, excuse me. This is a coin that people are taking serious. So something to look into, and it's on Ether. You can click the Etherscan button. It'll bring you to the Etherscan page. It'll give you all the information. So it'll tell you, see, we have 1 billion, there's 1 quadrillion tokens in total. There's 10,000 holders, and that's the information that you need to look at. So contract address is over here underneath my video screen, which I'll slide back over again. Contract address if you want to visit on Etherscan. And you can purchase this through, look what we're looking at. They have Gate.io, XT3. This is an Ethereum token, so you can just get the address and easily go into Uniswap. So, like, for instance, I have Uniswap. Give me a second. I'm going to move. I got to see if I can. If you go to Uniswap, and let's see, I'm going to copy the token address just so to see if I paste it in. Yep, comes up PawSwap. I own 972 million of these tokens, so just under $1 billion. And it's these are the types of things that I get involved in, short term, long term. For me, PawSwap is going to be a long term hold, along with some of the others. But I can tell you this much: the more videos I do, I will maybe take you guys through my wallet individually and show you these coins where I have a lot of memes, and some of them are completely worthless right now. But at least you can see what I'm doing, and that Epstein one is an idea to show you where it's going. So if we pop back over to Epstein real quick before we log off, it's holding at that 1841. What's it going to do? Nobody knows. But just while we're here, you watched it drop down to 1470. It's back up to 1841. Could it get back up to its all-time high, which was, what was the all-time high at today? It was at 2437. Was the max was 2446. That was the all-time high. So let's see what it does, right? And until then, I hope you guys have a great night. Weekend's coming up. Have a great weekend. Those of you on the East Coast, they're supposed to get a snowstorm up in the Northeast. Be careful, be safe, and as always, have a happy New Year. Thanks.